gigantic underground cave in Vietnam could be habitat to ancient reptilian race. A recent episode of History Channel's Ancient Aliens has revealed some compelling evidence about the world's largest cave in Vietnam. Hang Son Doong is one of the few unexplored places on Earth, which is linked to mysterious sightings of strange reptilian and gray creatures that stand on two legs. There are legends about these creatures who are similar to the seraphim or the winged serpents in Kabbalistic tradition. Hang Son Doong, which translates as Mountain River Cave, belongs to the Phong Nha Ke Bang grotto system in central Quang Binh province in Vietnam. It was discovered accidentally by a local man named Ho Can in 1990 while visiting the jungles in central Vietnam. It's more than 200 meters wide, 150 meters high, and at least 6.5 kilometers long. An entire New York City block can fit inside this. In 2019, Howard Limbert, a British cave explorer and the leader of the BCRA, that's British Cave and Research Association, expedition team, worked with the editor from CNBC to provide an update about the discovery of Vietnam's colossal Son Doong Cave. Only 1,000 tourists are allowed to visit each year, and Oxalis Adventure is the only company with permission to take travelers inside. In 2009, Ho Can led the members of the BCRA expedition to explore the largest cave in the world, but they did not know about its vastness until they finished surveying. According to Limbert, his team first explored the Son Doong Cave in 1994, and the river that goes through this cave sinks in an enclosed valley with no way in at the sink. For Limbert and his team, finding the location of the cave was challenging as Ho Can lost the tracks to the entrance. He told Limbert that it was all luck, and he found the entrance to the cave. He went to collect wood in the jungle and had to take shelter during thunderstorms. After years of exploration, they found it again in 2009. Legends of creatures of Son Doong Cave. This 3-million-year-old subterranean realm has grasped the attention of the ancient astronaut theorists. According to local residents, the most notable about Son Doong Cave are the strange creatures that are believed to be dwelling inside it. They describe seeing reptilian-type humanoids beings emerging from the Son Doong Cave, and they believe that they actually live deep inside this cave. Interestingly, these reptilian-type humanoid beings are similar to the seraphim or the winged serpents in the Kabbalistic tradition. The seraphim are said to have long gone and lived in the inner earth according to Kabbalistic teaching. This underground world has been rumored to exist by U.S. soldiers who told tales of seeing horrific lizard men emerging from it during the Vietnam conflict. When the cave opened for tours in 2013, visitors began to report mysterious sightings of reptile-like humanoid creatures, with at least one person being abducted and never seen again. In January 2015, a video appeared on YouTube claiming to show a picture of a reptilian creature. It was taken by one of the cave's visitors, who described it as a devil creature that had a human-like body and a face that was akin to a dragon or a lizard. The sighting is particularly interesting when put alongside an alleged account that appeared on another website regarding an American military unit that was based in South Vietnam, close to the same caves in 1970. The report claimed that 2-meter, that's 7-foot upright lizard humanoid was spotted near the entrance of the cave. The unit eventually opened fire on the creature, but it appeared that it escaped unhurt, as no body or signs that it was wounded were found. The anonymous soldier stated that his unit was not debriefed about the incident, which led him to believe that it was either unreported or that it was simply hushed up. Account of reptilian beings existing in underground caves can be found in all across the globe. For example, in Cusco, Peru. Throughout Peru and underground Cusco particularly, there are many stories of a tunnel system that has something to do with serpent deities, which are known as Amaru, said author David Hatcher Childress. The Peruvian authorities themselves decided it was too dangerous for people to go into these tunnels, so they looked for all of the entrances that they could around Cusco, and they sealed them up, and this is a well-known story within Peruvian history. And while there have been many reports from around the world of human-like reptilians, there is another inner earth entirely described in the Zohar, the Jewish literature that's even more commonly witnessed in modern times. And according to Zoharic literature, there are beings inside the earth having large black eyes and a nose that leaves only 2 dark holes on the face, and now that corresponds to the modern extraterrestrial description. There's a lot of evidence that these beings that we think are coming from another planet are not coming from another planet, they're coming from inside our own Earth, said Rabbi Ben Zion Salof, Senior Fellow, International Society for Philosophical Inquiry. In many ancient cultures, there are legends and artifacts that describe certain gods or deities as human-animal hybrids. There are numerous mysterious details surrounding the ancient Anunnaki, and most enigmas revolve around their physical traits present in depictions all around the world. There are numerous traits that clearly indicate a difference between ordinary humans and these gods from heaven. Many believe that there is a clear connection between the ancient Anunnaki and representations of reptilian beings on Earth, and such stories that link reptilians with humans are not rare. And interestingly, the doctrine of the serpent seed points at the bloodline of the serpent in human history. In ancient Chinese folklore, the Fu Qi and Nuwa, these were half-snake deities who were responsible for the creation and education of mankind. Similar traditions arise from the study of ancient Greek mythology, where Kekrops, a mythical first king and founder of Athens, he was first half man and half, the top part from the waist up was man, the bottom half was snake, similarly bestowing knowledge of writing and reading unto mankind. And Greek mythology also featured Echidna, the mother of all monsters, a human snake hybrid. Her waist from the waist up was female, and from the waist down she was a snake, and appeared virtually identical to the aforementioned serpent deities. And this is on House and Wise by Vicky Verma. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.